What's up, everybody? Today we are playing some Glimpse of Tomorrow Saheeli Combo. This is a different iteration of the Glimpse of Tomorrow deck. Some of the decks play like huge payoffs like Omniscience and Emrakul. Some play value cards like Omnath and Seasoned Pyromancer. This looks to kind of play the mid-rangey combo version, but also adding Saheeli, Ray, and Felidar Guardian combo. We've played a deck in the past. It's another video on my channel if you want to search for that. It'll be up at the top right also. But this version focuses on obviously just kind of getting the combo out, which is cascading using Violent Outburst and Chalice Agent to hit Glimpse of Tomorrow. Try to get as many permanents on the field as we can prior to that, and then just kind of lucking out and hitting some good permanents here. This deck looks to add Saheeli Ray and Felidar Guardian. So if you don't know, these two cards on the field at the same time together create an infinite combo where you -2, targeting Felidar Guardian, creating a token, and that token comes in and blinks Saheeli Ray, and then you just keep doing that over and over again, and it creates an unlimited amount of hasty 1/1s. So that's pretty cool if we're able to pull that off. Another good thing about this version is that if the opponent does have like a Chalice, Void Mirror, or Teferi on the battlefield, we can sort of play the fair plan with Omnath, Seasoned Pyromancer, and I guess Saheeli Ray too, just landing that and scrying and creating tokens for creating like hasty tokens and trying to win that way. The main point of this deck is just to get as many permanents on the field as possible before we cast Glimpse of Tomorrow. In the sideboard, we have like ley lines for all the discard, disputes for combo or control, Fairy for creature matchups, in addition to the two we already have here, and Force of Vigor and Foundation Breaker for artifacts, and then Teferi for more control. It's good to have Foundation Breaker in the side too, because if we can outburst into that, we just get a free just artifact destruction. But yeah, other than that, it's pretty straightforward. We want to get at least I want to get at least 5 permanents on the battlefield by turn 3 when we combo off. That's ideal, but we can hit a little less and hope to get lucky. But all in all, it is a lot of luck-based spins. So obviously the deck is spin to win. So if you're enjoying the content, make sure to hit that like button, subscribe, and let's get into the gameplay. No, don't tell me I've been muted that whole time. Ah! If I was muted for that whole thing, I'm gonna be so mad. Wait, no. Oh man. I don't know. I think I was muted for that whole fucking intro. All right, I'm gonna have to re-record that then. That's so sad. Thank you, Slayer. I gotta remember to check that more often. All right, I'm trying to think if we can take a turn off, but the Elvish War Master makes it pretty annoying. I think, so we can go for it or we can wait. Oh, man. So if we, it's stupid. So we can go with Seasoned Pyromancer, but we're gonna just pitch 2 lands, so we're not gonna get any tokens anyway. I don't think they can kill us next turn. There's no way they can kill us next turn, right? So we're gonna go down 17. If we play Seasoned Pyromancer, ditch these 2 lands. So that would only put us to 5. I'm gonna take my time. I'm gonna chill. We can pitch these 2. Hopefully, I'm not sure what, but I wish we had other stuff to pitch to make tokens. Okay. So now we can play a land next turn and then hopefully not go too crazy there. 3 mana. Okay. So now they're gonna go crazy next turn. Hopefully we can spin into some Furies here. So we're just gonna not block. Oh, they're just not gonna do anything. Okay. So next turn they're gonna go off. So hopefully we can hit a Felidar. So we'll play this. We're gonna play our land so we can float mana here. Let's float red, blue. We'll float a red, I guess. And hopefully we hit well. This is what the deck does best. Let's see. Oh, there's a Fury that we missed out on. Oh man. Yes, we would like to pay. We have to discard these 2 cards, so we don't even get the Felidar. Oh man. That was not a good hit. Damn. Alright, we'll cycle through these 2. Oof. Pyromancer was a traitor, yes. This was not a good hit. Yeah, that was a pretty terrible hit. So now everything's gonna get 3/3 and trample until next turn, and we're dead. That was the only good thing about playing the the Archon version is you could swing off and hit. So let's see. Yeah, we're dead. Damn. So that's one bad thing about this deck is it can flop like that, which sucks. Obviously, we want the Furies. I'm not sure what artifacts they bring in, but I feel like they have to bring in some artifacts. Probably like Void Mirror, I would assume, something like that. So let's just try that, and then we'll take out Omnath. Chancellor's not gonna do too much here. Try like a Pyro. All right, this hand has no enablers, so we're gonna mull. This hand only has 1 land. Okay, this hand has both, so we'll keep. We'll put back. I really don't want to put back a Fury. I think I'm going to. We also need a blue source. Damn. I'm gonna try that. Kind of be a little greedy about it, but we do need a blue source. We need a lot with that hand, and we could obviously go to 4 there, but it's pretty good otherwise. We have a couple turns to draw a blue source. If we draw a blue source next turn, that'd be amazing, because then we could evoke this and then go off turn 3. Not a blue source. Okay. Gotta hope. Maybe they're stuck on 1 land. That's what it looks like. If I can draw, we can draw a red source. Just a red card. It is a red card. It's not what we wanted though. Man. Yeah, if we drew that red card and 3 for 1 them like that, I guess 2 for 3 them. Jeez. Red card still looks good here. We can take out 3 of their lands. Gotta punish them for keeping the 1 lander here, but not working out. Lands don't have color effects. Yeah, I mean, okay, well. So we could technically pitch this Outburst and kill their 3 things here, leaving them with 1 mana. Or we could cast Outburst and hope to luck sack it. Let's go with that. We gotta go for it. Come on. More Furies. Oh my god. These hits. Oh, we got a land. Nice. Okay. We did get the land, so now we can eat. We can cast a Fury now. Gotta get a red source. We need the blue, so we'll get a Steam Vents here. Hard cast Fury. There we go. That's what we like to see. Need all their mana. Okay. Let's see if that helps. And then next turn we can either hold up Foundation Breaker or we might just evoke just to get more permanents on the field for Shardless. All right, let's evoke here. And then we'll just pass. So next turn we can Fury and then Shardless. Hopefully we draw a land for an extra permanent or just something to put extra permanents into play. Elvish Reclaimer. Just always yield to that. They still can't attack in. Another Boseiju. Quarion, okay. Okay, land. We're gonna play that. Set up Omnath. Might just play. I don't want to play Seasoned Pyromancer now. I'm probably just gonna play this just as like an extra permanent. Oh. Alright. Well, that's... Oh, we just don't use the ability. Okay. Target then, no. Thank you. That's weird. I've never, like, had that interaction. They'll probably just chump. I can't imagine them throwing 3 things in the way. Yeah. Alright, let's go for it. Let's see if we can hit some crazy shit. We have a lot of permanents. We don't hit the Saheeli combo. That kind of stinks. So we will... Let's see. Okay. So we would have Furied and then Felidar Fury. So we blink Fury and then get a bunch of triggers and stuff like that. So that's good. I guess we just run it back. I think this is like a fine iteration like that. And that was like a mull. That was a mull of 5. This hand, we're gonna keep this hand. It's kind of like a fair hand, but we have 2 lands. We have 2 enablers. We could mull to try and spike a Fury and some early plays, but I think this is fine. We'll just lead off on Triumph here. Unless we draw a Colony. Okay. So we do need a green source, so that's also one reason to mull. But any land just lets us do something. But ideally we draw a green source next turn. It's interesting to see Elves running Elvish Reclaimer. I feel like that's a weird card to... I'll just yield. Okay. Not what we want to see. Yeah, that was a pretty bad draw. So now they're going to have up to 4 mana next turn. 1 mana, 3/4s are good. Yeah, potentially. I don't know in this deck though, because it takes a little bit for Elves to ramp up, like land wise. But I mean, by a little bit, I guess turn 3 they got it already. But usually they're running like mana dorks and stuff. So if they're not hitting their land drops, but I don't know if that's just like a narrow-minded way to think of it. So now we're gonna be getting hit for at least 7 next turn. Oh god. Heritage Druid. So in testing, this is what happened a lot. We've had 3 turns to draw 1 land and it didn't happen. So if we draw land and then go off, we have 1 turn to draw land. Yes. Get a breeding pool. Doesn't hurt us at all. That kind of actually helps us out. Nope. Damn. No land. All right, welcome to round 2. Hopefully I have better luck than round 1. We're on the play here. Another 1 lander. So we're gonna have to mull. I feel like I mull more with this deck than I do with Tron. Wait, what? Wasn't this just like the same hand? Jesus. All right. All right, we have 3 lands, early interaction, and our enabler. So we will keep. We'll put back these 2. Start with the Triumph. The size matters a little bit. I mean, I guess it matters as much as it matters with Tron, right? All right, so we can assume this is Murktide. Yep. Like this is, I guess we need, excuse me. This is what we need. We just like turn 2, turn 3, done. I'll shock that in. Evoke. And then next turn we'll play land and Chalice. And hopefully they, that's it. So this is the ideal start. Hey, Zach. It's going all right. How are you? Consider? Oh, Thought Scour. Thanks for stopping by. They target themselves. They hit a Murktide and Expressive. That's good for us. Also, them doing that main phase makes me think they're trying to hit a land. And they did not hit a land. So that's looking good for us here. So hopefully our spin just makes them concede on the spot. So go get a basic here. All right, let's see. So we missed out on 2 Omnath. Okay. So we put Chancellor first so that all the creatures are in, and then so when Chancellor comes in, it sees all the creatures. What do we bring in against Murktide? That's usually a hard matchup. They got stuck on 1 land. Most probably just like cheap interaction, I guess. And obviously they're gonna have counter spells and all that stuff. So we want to bring in our control package here. And they have Monkey, so we're gonna keep in Chancellor. So if we want to bring in this, I don't know if this is overkill or not, but this would be good for bouncing Murktides, but we're just really trying to hit our. Maybe we don't need Teferi. We could have Teferi as like a sure thing. All right, this hand is good. Besides, we don't have any enablers. And let's try it. We have Chancellor from Monkey. We have turn 2 Wave Sifter. We have Colony Garden, and we have Omnath for just long game. So maybe we play the control a little bit. We'll try it out. And this is great just if they have Ragavan. Serum Visions. Yeah, I think this is like a game soundtrack. So yeah, I would definitely ask. I'd be like, if it's not too much trouble. Oh, look at that. That's a great top deck. All right, we're gonna keep this back for monkey, like dashed monkey. Love the Chancellors. Yeah, they're great for this matchup, so that way there's no Ragavan shenanigans, and then if you can spin into them, you can get a lot of creatures. So this time we're gonna evoke. It looks like, I don't know if they're holding up Spell Pierce intentionally or not, but I'm assuming we're just gonna play like they have it, but which sucks because they're gonna Spell Pierce our Cascade. But it'd be great if they like tapped out or something. I mean, we could always just Saheeli Rai. Don't ever paint a basic land. Worst card design as an artist. It just depends. I mean, it depends on what the land art is. Like these are obviously getting a lot like John Avon, but we really would love them to tap out. There we go. But what's annoying is they're gonna play a blue land and then they're gonna hold up Spell Pierce, and we're not gonna have anything to counter that. Yep, shocker. So the best draw would be we could make them. I don't want to cast Shardless into this. Can you play the slow game? That's what I'm thinking. So, I mean, we can bait out the Spell Pierce. Like, they have to have it 1,000,000%. There's no way they don't. And if they want to use it on Saheeli, that's fine. Or Dispute. I mean, they could have Spell Pierce up also. So that's something to be wary of. No, we do not. But if we can land an Omnath, as long as we have like this kind of wall for, not sure what, we'll see. But they can Murktide with these two. Blood Moon. Oof. I should have been playing around that actually. That's my fault. Yeah, now we just lose. And they still get the hold up Spell Pierce. No. All right, maybe we can draw a basic. So we should have been fetching basics knowing that they play Blood Moon. But they definitely have like a counter spell up. So even if we draw the forest. Yeah, no. Okay, so we can play smarter and fetch some basics. I feel like Teferi is just so good. It's weird. I feel like that deck should do well at runs. All right, we'll keep this. It has a Colony Garden, counter magic, and enabler, and it has Chancellor. All right, so we'll play Colony Garden first. Hope to kind of jump the gun here. We're gonna try to either go off turn 3 or turn 4 with Dispute backup. Oof. Yeah, mono red. Oh man, I got paired against. Oh no. I got paired against Belcher and Oops All Spells. and blue-red. Like that, I got paired against the 3 people I didn't want to get paired up against as Tron. And I was like, come on, man. I beat Belcher, but then I mulled the 4 or 3 against like every deck. Every other one, so. Alright, we're gonna hold this back again, just in case they had Dash Ragavan. We're also gonna fetch basics. Get a forest here. So it looks like they're holding up something, so we can always outburst at the end of their turn if we want. All right. Ooh. I meant to grab a red source there. That was a mistake, but that's fine. We're still gonna, I guess, instead of going at the end of their turn, we'll just shard this with Steam Vents or with a Dispute back up. Like a, we'll see. I got too hasty there, wanting to get my basic. You want to see those see some of those matchups? My Blood Moon needs some. Yeah. Yeah, Blood Moon. I mean, Belcher plays Blood Moon. They put, well, and Oops doesn't really care about Blood Moon too much, but they do like their green sources. All right. Yeah, I'm kind of sad I didn't get that red source because we would have outbursted while they were tapped out, but it's okay. So let's see what they do here. If they counterspell or spell pierce. They might have Mystical Dispute for my Mystical Dispute. Which isn't like the worst. Because we have Outburst. And we get to resolve another permanent, which is Shardless. Yeah, with Oops, I had Thought Scour. I had the relics, but I only had 1 mana. So I was like, there's nothing I can do. It sucked. I never kept like an amazing 7. Okay, they don't even want to see it. Nice. That's interesting. They didn't even wait to see the spins. All right, welcome to round 3. We get to be on the play again. This hand is looking pretty juicy. So we're gonna keep it. We have Shardless. What did we lose to? We lost to ourselves round 1 against Elves. We never saw a second land. Like, we won game 1 and we won game 2. Game 1 and 3, we never saw like a third land. It was really unfortunate. Oh, well, game 1, we spun into nothing and lost. And then game 3, we just didn't see a third land. We'll play Scalding Tarn, and I guess we can get in. We don't know what we're up against, but we got to get a green source here, though. So we're going to get a breeding pool. Or maybe a Stomping Ground. Skullstar Mage, okay. You wish you would have seen that. You can watch the video on YouTube. As always. It'll be up there. Alright, let's get Stomping Ground tapped. If the opponent takes 10 minutes, we just edit that out and go on with our day. Alright, Fury's gonna be amazing here with Chancellor. Oh, Footed Hills. Alright, we'll play this. We'll get the Triumph. We'll get the Triumph with Foothills, and then we'll pop off. So hopefully they play more creatures. I'm assuming they will because they played Mage first. I'll play like a Swift Spear. Oh, another. Oh, I like that. And then hopefully they. Nice. And then hopefully they don't have like a mutagenic growth to save anything like that. All right, we're gonna hit for 4. That's fine. Your favorite part is the salty waiting for opponent. I mean, sometimes it's them being salty. Other times it's just them just AFKing for no reason. This is Mono Red Prowess. That was okay. Yeah, this deck's like fine. We're in the 1-1 bracket, so another Shardless Agent. So let's cast this. I'll pitch Chancellor. We're never actually casting it. So I'll eat their 2 creatures. I'm gonna try this, actually. Okay. Yeah, the Mario, this is like a nice little soundtrack. So we're gonna go a little slow here because we took a lot of pressure off the board, and they only have 1 creature in play, which we can chump. I don't mind losing an elemental for when we spin because we're still gonna have a lot to spin with. And then if we hit Omnath, we're like good to go. All right, another Swift Spear. We'll actually chump with Seasoned Pyromancer to put that in the board. I mean, in the graveyard. But I don't think there's anything insane that we can draw that will make a difference. I think we are gonna block 1. Because 1's not going to do 12 damage here. Oh, wow. We just ate it. Okay, that's weird. I wasn't expecting that. Alright, we're going to go get a forest. We're going to float the mana here. Do we want to float red? Let's float a red here. Just in case we hit like a Fury or... We could actually attack in with Seasoned Pyromancer. That's missing like a point of damage, but we don't know. They could kill something here, so it doesn't matter. Okay, well that's good. So we have the combo. So this is like an amazing hit. As an example of what we want to see is the Saheeli Ray combo. Omnath to gain life, Fury to kill other creatures, and Chancellor to make 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 tokens. This is like the greatest hit possible. Amazing hit, no lands, exactly. All right, in this matchup, I kind of want to... I'm looking at this here. What am I not looking at? The combo seems a little slow. So if we kind of... Look at that. That's a nice little clean 8 for 8. So we can bring in extra Furies for the creatures, because this is a Prowess deck, so they focus on creatures. Leyline helps with... They do run burn spells, and then Foundation Breaker, because they're going to be running like Void Mirror and dumb shit like that. Yeah, we'll keep this hand. It has Leyline, it has Evoke, and it has Fury for pitching. Hopefully we can draw a red card so we don't have to pitch Fury to Fury, but... It doesn't have any enablers, which is the only downside, but I think everything else is great. Especially if they go Skullscar Mage here. Soulscar Mage. Or Channeler, I guess, sure. Glimpse. So we could suspend Glimpse. I don't know if we're going to survive for 4 turns, though. So we might end up pitching Fury, depending on what they play here. All right, we're just going to pitch Fury. Not a question. They can't target us either. And they don't have another 1-drop, so... Do we want to play around Blood Moon? I think so. So we're gonna deal 3 to this just in case they have a burn spell to pump it, but they'd have to target themselves or something. All right, cool. Play that. So we should have played the island so we could evoke here. I think even though we're gonna take damage, I still want to evoke. So that was a mistake. We took a bunch of damage for no reason. They have 3 cards in hand, now 4. Another Channeler. Swift Spear. So they were, I guess, holding... I guess that's smart to Hold cards not to get blown out. If we draw another red source, that would be awesome. Omnath, okay. I mean, we could cast it. Wait, can we cast it? No, we don't have white. I think we're just gonna pitch it here. I think that's fine. All right, and we have clues to crack end of turn too. I don't mind cracking a clue. Another Swift Spear. Let's draw a card. Colony Garden, not really what we want to see. Another Fury. All right, we're gonna hold that Fury. We're gonna hardcast that one. Get that plant in play. They've drawn all creatures, which is great against. Great for us. Reckless Impulse, that's a good draw for them. Oh. That's really good for them there. They definitely get to cast that next turn, maybe. One. No, they only have one sorcery in the graveyard. All right, we'll take it. I think we'll crack a clue. Okay. So we'll play this island here. Oh, we did draw Outburst, but we're still gonna hardcast Fury here. 3 Furies, man. Love it. Get in with the plant token. So they can't cast Bedlam Reveler. So that's gonna just waste away. We have a 3/3 swinging in with double strike next turn. Nice. Okay. Awesome. Yeah, they weren't getting around that. And then if somehow they bolted it or something, then we would just spin off and do that. So that's cool. 2-1. I'll take that so far. All right, welcome to round number 4. We're on the draw here. This has 3 lands. It has the combo. We don't know what we're up against. We could play the fair game, but this is literally like does nothing. I don't know. I'm not sure if we want to play the fair plan or not. We could try it. We haven't tried it yet this league. We do start with a Chancellor trigger. So they're going to know what we're doing, but we'll see. This is like an extremely fair hand. Oh, they almost missed the land drop. All right, so this is Dredge. Looking at that mana confluence there. Which I think is not the greatest matchup for us because they're pretty fast, especially with this very fair hand. Their Dredge just like eats this hand. Especially if they go... Yeah, damn. Especially if they do that, they're going to Dredge 3 and then cast, what's it called? On turn 2 and then just kill us. Yeah, we're back, but we're going to get crapped on right here. They're going to cast, what's it called? Or Thrilling. We kept a really fair hand, not knowing what we were up against, and now we're just going to get destroyed. So Narcomoeba comes back. They get some prize amalgams. Oh man, they got great hits. Oof. All right, well they just hit the nuts. 3, 6, 9. Yeah, we're dead. All right, we wouldn't have won even with a great hand because that's just the best thing that can happen for them for Dredge. We don't really have any graveyard stuff in our sideboard for Dredge. Yeah, I mean, I think we just run it back. I don't know if anything's better than. Yeah, I think we just run it back, which is not a good thing you want to say against Dredge. All right, we'll keep this. We have 2 Chancellor triggers. So hopefully we can live to turn 3 this time. They're going down to 4. Dredge can mulligan really well, so that's not a big deal. They can just hit Cathartic Reunion and be off. Okay, we don't care about Leyline. It's an interesting addition there. They might not know what we're doing, I guess. But they saw Chancellor, so they might not know exactly what we're doing. Oh, that's a good one. So this is blue. So hopefully we can get a nice hit here with Shardless. But they're definitely going to either Cathartic or Thrill this time. Nothing. I wonder what they're holding up. Upkeep stop. Like Ancient Grudge something? Oh no. I think we do this now. We could theoretically get more hasty things. So we want to do it before our attack step. So they can see all the stuff that we have. Would you like to pay 2 life? Yes, we would. So we'll go this first. Wait. Target that, and then that. So now we have the combo set up, so we can just play Saheeli Ray. They flicker Omnath. We had another Shardless. We could even do that if we really wanted to. Do the white source here. So this is why we did this before our attack step. Oh, fuck. Okay, good. God. I got so excited I targeted the wrong thing. Oof. Oh, man. Okay, so yeah, we're supposed to target Felidar there. That was a little awkward. That's fine, though. I think we would have been fine. They just played 2 mana confluences and passed. All right, this hand has only 1 land, so we can't keep it. It's a pretty amazing hand otherwise. We will keep this hand. It has 2 lands. It has outbursts. Hopefully we draw something, a blue source here, but we'll put Felidar back in our deck to hopefully get some hits. And we'll see what we can do here. No Thoughtseize turn 1. That's always good. Nice. Okay, so we hit that. So we can get Triumph, get a blue source here for Evoke, and then Outburst, and hopefully get some good hits. Depending on what they do. If we have enough time, we can Pyromancer. Oh, 2. Again, they're keeping weird hands. No interaction turn 1, turn 2. Shard this, great hit. Get a forest here. Evoke this. And then maybe we pop off. They must have, okay. They gotta chill. Nothing, no dredgers, which is good for us. They could flash that back at the upkeep if they want. And then dredge. Okay, so that's what they're gonna do. They had 2 Dark Blasts, so they can dredge a Dark Blast here. And they hit another chill. So I'm trying to think how much time we have. I think we can Season Pyromancer. Let's see. So the question is, do we want to Season Pyromancer pitching these 2 and then go off next turn. I think we can do that because we have 2 enablers, so they can't double Thoughtseize us. And we'll have blockers if we really need to. Okay, so next turn we'll have just a lot of permanents. And this is like one strategy with the deck, is being able to just kind of know when you're able to go off. Or knowing how quickly you can. So we don't want them to get a bunch of stuff on the yard. As long as they don't hit an Ox too. An Ox would be annoying. So it looks like they're gonna, okay, Thrilling. So they could hit an Ox and cast the Ox this turn if they want. And they got really good hits here too with, oh, they don't have a land. Wow, that's crazy. That's great for us. All right, so we're going to play Colony Garden, get 2 permanents. And then we will do this before attack steps, so that way we can hopefully get the combo. Dark Blast, sure. Let's go big hits. Would you like to pay to... Sure. Double Chancellor. So do that. And then we can actually flicker Chancellor here. And then let all these resolve. And we'll get a bunch of hasty tokens. And then we can outburst them. So we'll just decline to cast this. And then we will attack. That's awesome. That's a nice screenshot there, huh? Turn 4. So it's at 10, 20, 30, 40, 80, 90 damage. Nice. All right, welcome to round 5. We are on the draw here, and we have a 1-lander, so we're going to mull this hand. As always, we get the 2-lander, which is fine, and we'll just pitch a Saheeli. We always want to put Saheelis and Felidars back in the deck, so that way we can hit spin into them. Opponent mulligan to 4. So that bodes well for us, I believe. Hopefully they're not just like a super fast combo deck. And could be Tron. Never know. We just always assume it's Tron or Dredge. Oh, it's Tron. Alright, so we have the combo in hand, but not really what we want to see. Oh, that's a great sign, actually. Sign of weakness. So we got the Triumph here, but we have green source already. We'll play that. We could wait to fetch to hopefully hit more lands, but all right, they're not doing anything. Neither are we. Oof. That is awful. Okay. Jesus, that's the worst draw possible. We definitely don't want to lose with this hand. All right, they're going to cycle through their deck. Like, they could easily play like a Sylvan Scrying here and get another Tron piece. Hopefully they just have a bunch of fatties in their hand. Stirrings, that's good for them. 5 looks at a Tron land. Probably a power plant. Oh, the mine, okay. So they get the mine here. Oh my god. So again, as I mentioned in previous rounds, this is something I've been experiencing. Just the mana screw here. So hopefully they don't draw out of it. We want them just to like never hit a land again. So another question is, if we do hit the land, do we go for it? Are they gonna play Thragtusk here? That's what it looks like. Or Baby Karn? Thought-Knot's here. Alright, they can take whatever they want. So this is main deck Thought-Knot's here in G-Tron. Yeah, I knew you were laying bed. I don't know what they take here. They could take a Shardless. Probably. What did they take? Saheeli. Do we go for it? Spin with 3. Let's check our luck. Not good at all. Oof. Let's scry. Keep that on top, I guess. Some pretty bad hits, I must say. No lands. So usually you don't want to hit lands, but you also want to hit like good stuff. But we were also only spinning for 3, so can't be mad. Again, we don't want them to hit a power plant. They're going to summon Scrying for... Damn it. Okay, so then they have Tron. We just lose now because they definitely have something big in their hand. We just missed for way too long. Show me Wormcoil Engine. It's not the worst, but... I don't think we can really do much. Scry. No. Just pass. Most likely dead here, but we'll play it out a little bit. Got Baby Karn. So we'll see. If they get Liquid Metal Coating, we'll concede. I mean, I can't even... Let's see what they get. There's pretty much no chance we're winning this anyway, especially with if they get coating, like extra. This is so even for a Charm player. Torp Orb. I mean, yeah, I guess that's fine. Torp Orb also shuts off a lot of our stuff. Alright, against Tron, we'll bring in our artifact stuff. Gonna take out the combo piece a little bit. Fury can hit some earlier stuff. I like one Fury. But yeah, that was just like a super unfortunate just mana screw there. And then when we spun, we also didn't hit well, but we didn't get a chance to kind of build up our board. I guess we'll keep it. It's a lot of lands, but we have Agent and Force. So we'll try it. See if we have any permanents we can get on the field. And they kept 7 this time, so we can assume they're going to have turn 3 Tron. And we can't force that map, unfortunately. So we'll get the Triumph. Yeah, so we knew they would have had that. We might just have to go for it. There's the Outburst, but we'll have the Outburst in case we hit something cool. So we have blue, green. Doesn't really matter. Let's see if we can get lucky here. Could hit the combo. We could hit Chancellors. Didn't really hit much here. Guess we'll draw a couple cards. Oh, blinking the... Wait, can we blink the... Yeah, we can blink the land. That's a good point, too. So we can get extra mana here. Yeah, good call. And then we can't blow that up. Hopefully they don't have any big plays here. It's not the worst board state. If they like Karn something, we don't really care, I guess. But yeah, if we blink the land, I mean, we'd only gain 4 life, I guess. Right? So that I think I'd rather draw a card than gain 4 life, right? Alright, so Karn. If they eat our land, it's like whatever. They just eat Omnath, okay. I'm assuming they have... They must have like insane stuff. Colony Garden. Alright, we'll get rid of Karn first. Play at the Colony Garden. Hopefully they don't go like tower into Ulamog. Ugh, God. Guess we'll just attack. I'm trying to think if we want to force the Oblivion Stone. Might just do that. End of next turn, maybe? Because if we do that, if we force it, well, yeah, I guess we'll wait. See what they do. They could blow it up now and then pop off, or they can wait and we can force it at the end of their turn and have 4 permanents in play. Or I guess 3. I don't know. They've had a really good, they had a great starting 7, so it's kind of hard to beat that with our somewhat fair Cascade deck. They're just going to pop it now? Okay. It's fine. Again, as long as they don't have Ulamog. But I think they would have cast it. They could find it here. Wormcoil Engine. We could force that. We might Outburst. I guess we're gonna... Okay, well, I guess we're gonna... If they play Wormcoil, we're just gonna hit both of those. That's fine. We'll hit that. They can't do anything about it. Their hand's been sick, though. That's... So we will... We'll pitch Outburst, because we can play a land and Charlotte's on our turn. So that's fine. Just get another blue source. Play this tapped. Get another permanent. Let's see how we hit. Come on, no whammies. We have 4 hits. No luck. Damn. Unfortunate. Yeah, these hits have been terrible, to say the least. I mean, that's kind of that's part of playing the deck. So you can't always get the great hits that we want. They have 3 cards in hand. They have to have like some good stuff. So they're gonna play Karn here. They eat a land. They could just eat like... If I was them, I would just eat a land. See what they eat. Okay, that's good. Alright, so we got a little unlucky there, but... I mean, that's part of the deck. Alright, so we went 3-2. Let's talk about the deck. This deck was fun to play. It definitely is a kind of luck-based spinning into and hoping to hit some good stuff. I like the addition of Saheeli and Felidar just as kind of like an I win button if you kind of spin into it. And it also acts as kind of a mid-range plan if anyone has any targeted hate against you. Any changes I would make, I'm not 100% sure just because I made changes going into this league. Everything feels fine. It just kind of depends on what your early game looks like if you're hitting your wave sifters and your colony gardens, and then hoping just to get as many permanents before you spin. But it's a fun deck. I'd definitely recommend it. Give it a go. Yeah, thanks for watching, and we'll see you next time. Peace.